Hey guys, how's it going? Well, I'm doing a Chromadepth Blacklight piece here. It's one of the largest new pieces I'm working on for the Halloween display, the Breckenridge Drive Halloween display. And the earlier video I had me laying all the colors in. I usually do 2 coats, sometimes 3 coats of the colors. And here I'm using a brush, a couple different brushes. I'm using a 1/2 inch single stroke brush and also a 3/4 inch brush. Here's the smaller brush here, and I use the MAC 162. I've talked about that a lot, and then also the MAC 258 brush, size 10. Here I'm doing kind of a little dry brush effect, but and I sped it up 2 or 3 times here. I don't want to bore you guys to death. Anyway, so I'm just laying in the color. And this brush here, I think is it's my last U-Trek brush. It's a 1/2 inch brush, and I've been saving it, but I decided to go ahead and use it. Anyway, yeah, I do this little kind of dry brush effect too. It gives a sense of depth. And I'm trying to do kind of a Disney-esque looking character. Really have a Disney flavor to it. And it's not so much specifically Halloween, it's more of a fall theme with a scarecrow and a lot of crows in the back, and he's holding some corn and they're all kind of flying at him. But yeah, this is my standard typical Chromadepth work. Again, you lay the red in the front and then the orange, yellow, and then you lay down the green and then the blue. And it creates an incredible effect. And you wear these 3D Chromadepth glasses to check it out. Like even when I look at it on the screen here, I can still see the effect. But yeah, the red just pops out. And then the blue in the background, it's a little bit splotchy. I did 2.5, 3 coats in some areas, but once you get the black light on it, it'll look fantastic. And here I am. I didn't want to fill the crow's wings in black completely because I want the yellow color to show, because that'll create the Chromadepth effect, the layers. And you can see how I layer it. See how the yellow is in front of the green crow, and then the red, I think that's the corn. The scarecrow is holding the corn is in front of the yellow. So you see how that works. But if you live in the area, Fallon, Nevada, come out. I'm going to put it up early this time, the display. I've got 4 new pieces, and I might even have more pieces because it looks like I'll have time to maybe create 5 or 6 pieces, new ones. And I have about 4 or 5 from last year. So here I'm doing his hand, and there's lines underneath, so I can kind of follow the lines. You might not be able to see them in this picture, but they're there. And I use those as a guide. And here I am drawing the corn. But yeah, I'm really excited about this one. And then I've got another video coming up after this of a zombie girl that I'm going to do, which is really cool. But this one is really friendly. There's no real spooky. I mean, all of them are pretty friendly. They're pretty cool because I want to keep it. It's more for kids, you know, it's not supposed to be gory or super scary. And you want to get your paint in the right viscosity, because it's really important. If it's too thick, it'll drag and it won't cover well. And if you add too much water, it'll just drip all over everything. When you do make a drip, like on something like this, you just take a damp towel or a rag, and you can usually wipe off the black and start over. But there is a section I did, I don't know if I showed it here, where I kind of messed up one of the crow's wings, so I had to repaint it. So you got to like paint over white over the mistakes, and then paint the color over it again. the corn pretty much done. And then now I'm working on this little cat. And I think I do have a small cat. I think it's with that big giant witch I did, the 7-foot tall witch. There's a little cat on the side that looks similar to this cat. A little break there. I must have been going to get some more white or more black paint with water to make it thinner. And I try to do it real loosely, give it a lot of flair, which kind of instills character into it. Anyway, I will have some more videos for Halloween stuff, and I hope you enjoyed this one. And here, let's take a look at the finished piece here. And yeah, the blue does look really splotchy, but when it's got the black light on, it looks great. But see, you can see the reds in the foreground, and then the yellow, and then the green behind that, and then the blue in the way back. And then that one crow has red eyes, so that'll pop out too. So everything's painted in layers. All right, talk to you later. Bye.